How closely are investors following the entire Make in India narrative, and how strong is the Buy India, Sell China theme, and to what degree are foreign direct investments a part of the story here? Because India has really come of age in terms of the China Plus One narrative. Elon Musk is going to be here in India, possibly talking about Tesla investing in India. In this state alone, there's Qualcomm, there's Renault Nissan, there's Hyundai. How much of a China offset is India?
That's a big tailwind for India. India itself, on a standalone basis, has a lot going for it. But given the backdrop of the problems that China is having in terms of the geopolitical risk and the need to diversify supply chains, whether it's Tesla or Apple, we're seeing the FDI into India a tailwind to the already strong structural tailwinds that India has, whether it's demographic, the infrastructure spending that's going to happen and it has happened. So without a doubt, India is a beneficiary of some of the issues that are happening in China.
Yeah, Arjun, which is why I know I see you're overweight infrastructure, energy, pharma, as well as defense. I'm wondering whether folks are not talking enough about the defense side, because at the very highest levels, right, this is strategically, India and the U.S. have never been closer, right? We're talking about advanced, super high-tech and very sensitive GE jet engines being made in India, repair overhaul of U.S. naval ships. I mean, there's going to be a lot of technology transfer here and also potentially commercial opportunity.
Yeah, lots of opportunity for India. Defense is very important for India. India lives in a neighborhood where it's surrounded by, adversaries, whether it's to the northwest in Pakistan or the northeast in terms of China. So, defense will be a strong part of the budget. So there are infrastructure companies that have defense subdivisions in them. So it's in my opinion, it's part of that whole infrastructure spend and defense spend that's it's going to be very important and has been very important for India.
Arjun, when you consider, it's not all hunky-dory though, is it? When you consider the challenges that Prime Minister Modi is facing, you see the farmer protests in Punjab and Haryana. Does that feel like the trickle down from all this foreign investment that is coming in is not happening at the pace that it should do and is not benefiting yet ordinary Indians?
Well, I mean, I think it is. People will always want more. It's not going to be an even. It's not the trickle down aspect. It's not going to affect everybody evenly. But without a doubt, with 7% plus growth rate in India, you can't deny that the numbers paint a strong picture, especially given the global backdrop of what we're seeing in terms of slowing global growth. There will always be people who complain that that India is not doing enough. But in terms of what's going on in growth rates, with inflation coming down, with fiscal prudence, which is very important, and in terms of increased capex spend, I think the prospects are really good for India.